Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Muni, and today we're gonna break down my song Balloons.
Cause I've been running and running with my head in the clouds.
So, what I wanted to do today was just show you guys how we arranged, orchestrated, built, produced this song, because I think if you were to mute my voice, this would still hold up and be a very beautiful piece of music. And I just wanted to show you all of my favorite moments, and hopefully you can pick up on those either in the instrumental or the official track. So, the first thing I have to break down are the guitars. The guitars are the most important part of the song. It is the main riff. It's what is played throughout the entire track. My friend Chris beautifully played these guitars. And again, this is what you hear throughout the entire song. But we built layers of it to kind of accentuate it, poke through in the mix. He played these beautiful rhythmic patterns with slight riffs coming in and out. Oh my god. And the song goes back and forth between, I think it's G and D, I don't know what the key, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of different components that need to come in and out in order to make it feel like the song is constantly moving. And I think this guitar part sells that fact. These second acoustics are my favorite. And there's 17 different tracks just for guitars. It could be overkill, but I think it gave it so much texture, brightness. You have chorusy guitars, distorted guitars, gives it a lot of texture and shimmer. So, drums wise, I'd say we kept it simple, but there's still a lot of layers to it. I personally wanted to pay homage to Bon Iver, Phil Collins. So there's a lot of syncopated toms throughout the track. It's really cool. It gives it a lot of bounce. We also ran it through a delay to add more to that bounce. Again, the song is very simple. It goes back and forth between the G and the D, and so how do you make that interesting, especially with the same repetitive riff? So you need a lot of movement, things that feel sporadic. That idea is really hammered in with the strings. The strings were the last thing we added to the song. There are a lot of moments where the strings all feel cohesive and are playing the same thing. They come in with the same note, they spread out, and then you're hit with like 4 different melodies. Which, I don't know, I think that might break a lot of music rules, orchestral rules, but for this song, it just works. Because when you hear everything together, it is fighting these trumpets that we have and these plucks that are also glitchy. And those two things are doing two different things. One is very like synth based, and the other one's like a sample that we just spliced into different pieces and threw together. The trumpets, in my opinion, are also an homage to Bon Iver. There's a lot of, I don't know what this is. As a guitar riff, we also have these steel string guitar slides. It's such a beautiful sound. It is my favorite part. And then you have these strings. And then in the context of the song, but just before that, you have all these strings playing all in harmony. And there's still tension there. It's funny how the song has moments where things are fighting each other and not wanting to be the same thing, and then they coming back together. It's like a push and pull. And the idea of the song is push and pull. You need things to kind of come in and out. Things are sliding and winding. You have this one string melody that is insane. And the concept of the song. This part of the song is so repetitive with the melody that having this violin sort of riffing helps fill in all that empty space, helps break the monotony of the song. And, you know, this wasn't done by choice. A lot of it was just improv. A lot of these things I just sung to Nick, and Nick just played. And then I would sing him the harmony. He would play that. I didn't have any intention to throw them all in. I thought I was going to pick and choose moments, but I think this actually worked for the song. So for vocals, you have the main vocals. Those were doubled. And there's a lot of delay. I also had my friend Sam sing on this. But it fills all of those empty spaces throughout the song and gives it that chaotic feel. Piano-wise, we have nothing going on. It's funny how the song started off on piano and then ended up really having little of it. Went for something vintagey sounding. It's just going between. There's 2 chords. I really do love this little melody that I play, and it's so hidden. You would never notice it. Sitting next to me. But yeah, I mean, I'd say those are the main pieces of the song. There's so many moments. Maybe I'll release an instrumental version. Then you can really listen to just the music on its own and how beautiful all of these components come together. And I don't know, a lot of what we did in this song I think could be a faux pas, going against what is traditional and what is normal for a song. But I think it works. The writing of the song is about the chaos of life and feeling lost. And so having the production feel pretty, but distorted, chaotic, but cohesive, having 5 layers of randomness happening at the same time, and then having everything come together beautifully. I wish I could say that we did this with intention. It was more so of like, this sounds cool, that sounds great, oh, whoa, that works really well together. And I think that's the beauty of music. This song was an experiment, and it took about a year. There were really moments where I found just a 2-second clip of a sample, and we'd add that, and that would be that day's work. And then the next day would be me sitting in a room with a violin player humming melodies for him to play. I really love this song. I really hope this allowed you guys to appreciate the record a bit more. And yeah, thank you for listening.